Okay. Hello, welcome. We're going to be continuing with Age of Empires tonight. Last time I think we finished the mission Queen Zenobia, and we had a look at the next mission, I believe. I hope everyone's doing well. We haven't had any rain today. So there's apparently some coming tomorrow. So the next mission was, yes, Coming of the Huns, which we had a brief look at last time, and I failed. It's learning the level. Let's see. So it was. Read all this out again? Sure, why not? The Coming of the Huns, 373 to 453 AD. A new group of barbarians, the Huns, have been moving west from Central Asia for many decades. They are fierce warriors and have been displacing tribes in their path. The Goths and Vandals have broken through our frontiers to escape the Huns behind them. This is the ultimate test of our survival. If you cannot hold off these invaders, Rome will be engulfed and the Empire will be destroyed. Destroy the Huns. Red. The Huns were fierce Asiatic nomads who moved towards the west in the late 4th century AD for unknown reasons. By 373 AD, they were conquering and pushing out the tribes on the Russian steppes. A million Goth refugees began moving towards the Danube, seeking refuge from the Huns, who pressed relentlessly westward. The Goths bribed and forced their way over the Danube. The Romans panicked and attacked them. The Goths escaped the Roman trap and began a large raid into Greece and northern Italy. At the same time, Germanic tribes began crossing the Rhine, and the entire European border of the Roman Empire dissolved. The Vandals moved through Iberia and ended up conquering western North Africa. The Visigoths took and held Iberia. The Ostrogoths held northern and central Italy, sacking Rome in 410 AD. The Franks took northern Gaul. In 451 AD, Attila crossed the Rhine with at least 500,000 Hun warriors. The Roman general Aetius mustered a large army consisting of Gallo-Roman legions, Roman heavy cavalry, and large contingents of barbarian warriors. The Huns were defeated at Chalons, a victory that preserved the Christian religion and the remains of Roman civilization in Western Europe. A Hunnish victory could have meant Asiatic domination of Europe. The Huns withdrew across the Rhine but turned south and invaded northern Italy from the east. Famine and disease were raging in Italy, however, and it was difficult for the Huns to advance. After a meeting with Pope Leo I, Attila withdrew. When Attila died in 453 AD, his vast empire fell apart. The Huns disappeared from European history, but the great migrations that they set in motion brought an end to the Western Roman Empire. And a hint, which confused me at the time because it really doesn't sound like what you'd expect for this level. Continue to pay the Huns as long as possible while building up a massive offensive force. So it's going to be similar to a previous level we've played. Use the fact that the Huns are your allies to your advantage. And this also confused me because they start off as neutral to you, which means that they will attack you if you get close to their towers, but they won't attack, like, villagers, I don't think it is. They'll attack military units, but they won't attack villagers. So they're not actually your allies until you give them your first payment. And then they change their stance to you to allies. There are many safe havens in the region, establishing remote camps to build up your troops. And I'm not sure about that. I mean, because I had a look around the map. I honestly can't remember much of it since then, but we'll continue with this anyway. So, the Huns are like here. The Goths are over here. Hunnish allies, I think, are over here. And brown is like here. Surrounded by trees, from what I remember. This is a very narrow river, that's right. And there's a bit of a cliff here. And yellow sends ships up here. We have all the resources we sort of need around here. And we have this tree line along here, I think, protecting us from the south. The Huns ask us periodically for 300 gold. But I don't think that happened until like 12 minutes into the mission, which is a fair time. So we don't have to worry about that immediately, which is nice. Going to create more villagers. And we see here, we're actually enemies with all the factions except the Huns, which we're neutral with. And I think... I can't see what their stance with me is. As I said, when we give them the first tribute, they will change their stance to us to ally. Changing it to neutral when they're asking for resources, and then changing it back to allies if we pay, or changing it to enemy if we fail, and they will never ask us for any gold again, because we've failed them. I'm gonna build a stable, even though I kind of remember the layout of this. I don't remember where resources are. I think there's a lot of gold around the map. The Huns are in this large base here with towers and walls around it. So we're going to need siege weapons to be able to get there, which means we need to get at least to the Bronze Age. The Goths also, they attacked us. So we'll need to build up defenses for these other enemies. I don't think the Hunnish allies, Brown, are a full faction. I think they're just a bunch of towers and some units scattered around the map. Yellow has a economy though, if I remember correctly. I think there's some elephants down here, which I got last time, which would be good to get as well, again, earlier on. So that would be a nice boost of gold. There's not that many fish in here, I don't think. And building a docks is... Getting this stone, however, would be nice. You can collect the stone and still until we can get a scout, suppose. Do we need to upgrade watchtowers? We do. Thank you. Okay, we've got watchtowers now. We're going to need Bronze Age for Sentry Towers, so that requires 800. So, hop off the wood stone. We've got just a little bit. Go down here, find those elephants. Actually, you two hop off the gold, and you can join them. Because we have at least 1,000 gold. And as I said, it took them a while to actually ask us for resources. The first time. So where's those elephants? There they are. Okay, there's... should be 2 here? Build a storage pit. We want to build towers along here, that way we can defend our base nicely against the enemy. One more food. There we go. I'll build 2 more villages. It's always a toss-up. I think at the moment I need to focus on getting to the Bronze Age, not scouting so much. Okay, you get there. And I hope that other elephant's nearby. There was supposed to be 2 right here. Nearly done? Nearly done. There we go. Okay. Ah, there's the other one. Well, you got injured, but you didn't die. Okay, what should we get? Go down here. Scout along here. Because I think the edge of the map's just over here. So we should be able to build towers along here. Oh, there we go. 8 minutes in. Tribute 300 gold to me or you will be destroyed. Actually, not 8 minutes in, because we're running it slightly faster than normal. So, this in-game counter is not accurate. It would be if I was running on normal speed, but normal speed is too slow. Even for me. Is this the wood line? Tree line? No. Well, yes it is, but where's the gap? Is it here? Yep. Okay. If we build some towers here. One there. Good. Got that elephant. And that's enough. Go out to Bronze Age. Put 2 of you on the gold again. I don't think there's any other gazelle or anything up here. Just explore to the edge of the map. Right. Okay, there is some water there. Build a tower. Upgrade small wall. I'm actually going to build walls. Just so that we can block off the enemy and control where they can get in. Because if I build towers like this, they're just going to walk past. If they stop to attack the walls, even then, it will give me more time to sort of react to what they're doing. No. Okay. There it is. Ah, no more stone. No. You two, go out there. Okay, well we got a bit of wall. Doesn't hurt as much as the Romans because our towers are half price, so I suppose I'm a bit more open to building walls than I usually am. Go up there, build that. Go. Collect that. Hey, Bronze Age! Okay, now what do I want? I kind of want to build a navy, at least so that we can control up here. There is some fish there. But it's not a very big water. What's it got? It's not a very big sea. Lake, river, body of water. Let's go with that. Okay. Okay, cool. Build another tower here. And we've got our scout, and we will scout the area. Ugh. Hey, there's a lion over there, behind the trees. Is that just a normal lion? Lion King. Of course it is. Just hiding in the trees there. I'm glad neither of those elephants were elephant kings. So I don't really think I found any of the locations you could supposedly relocate to have a secondary base in my scouting last time. Okay, there we go. Get some more villagers. Upgrade to war galleys. Oh, hello. Well, poops. Our towers will deal with them, but that is unfortunate. Not enough food. Okay. Hunnish allies actually attacked us earliest. I don't like that the factions are called the same. The yellow Hunnish allies. Oh, there's some, there's a lion up there, there's some gazelle up here. Okay, so there's a bit more up here than I thought. A bunch of gazelle. A whole mess of gazelle. And another lion. Oop. Okay. I don't think that increases the range of my towers. Could be wrong. But I don't think, oh, come on. Okay, that's actually costing me more than 300 because there's a 25% like payment on top of it. Okay, well, upgraded anyway. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't. No, there's a bit of wall in there which I can't build. Okay. We've got better war galleys than you. I mean, we've got war galleys and you've got scout ships. Okay, nobody's over there? No, good. You and you. You actually got some stone while you're walking away from it. Okay, good. Cool, cool. Build another watchtower here, and we'll do the same over here. I'm not going to build the walls diagonal because they look stupid. Yeah, I'm picky about that. Building the walls diagonal just makes them place these square corner ones in a row. And there's gaps in it. It doesn't look nice at all. See? This looks dumb. Yeah, I spent like 2-3 gold demonstrating that. This is important. Okay, you go there. You two. Build the wall along there. And that one. Okay. Upgrade the walls. I don't know. The walls are there mostly just to stop the enemy. Or... yes, that's obvious. The walls are mostly there so that they go through here. Their pathing directs them between the towers rather than going around the edges here like this. The better way. It's funneling the enemy. Which is what walls do. And sometimes the AI will attack the walls directly, but... I don't know. I can't word that in a way which makes it sound like the plan for the wall is greater than the wall stops the enemies. That's really just what it's there for. But you see, the AI don't prioritize attacking the wall. So by having it here, they have to go around it to attack the tower rather than attacking the wall. Like if you built a maze of walls, then the AI would spend their time going through it to get to a tower. Maybe. Though the pathing would probably just get confused and they'd attack the wall anyway because they can't path through a maze. Okay. And good. I want to build another tower along here. And maybe another one here. Having multiple towers would mean if one tower gets attacked, we have another tower nearby to sort of chip in. Need more houses. Uh-oh. Oh. Did that upgrade increase my tower range? It did, it seems. Okay, so it is useful. Don't get the next one yet. Build some houses. I don't know whether I want to build a tower here. I might do my thing of building a wall here and then a tower behind it. If I have the resources for that. You and you. I want you two to... go on gold. Okay. Build a storage pit here. Just a normal line, I'm pretty sure. I hope. Get that. Or you build new farms. Yeah, forget about him. He's not actually there. There we go. Okay, got it? Good. Now we can build the farms, because we get a bit more food from that. Go here. Get the line. Good. Hunter started building a wonder. Is that a problem? I mean... mission objectives didn't say anything about a wonder. Can you go down and have a look at that? Please. Hey! Stupid old man. Right, we're gonna need chariots. And they're the Goths too! So Orange is actually attacking me from the other angle. Till we get some more wood. You guys, I suppose, two of you can go on wood. One of you can go up there on those gazelle. And... oh. Oh, right. I lost my scout, that's right. Because I converted it. You two go on wood. Okay, and all wood. Come on. Thank you. Go like this way. Right. We need, yeah, 1,800. You go over here. If those priests are still around, I want you to go deal with them. They don't have monotheism, so they can't convert my town. Are they just over here? Oh. They've wandered away. There's some gold. This is what I wanted my scout for, but of course they had to kill my scout. There's some more gold. There's some stone. So we'll get gold mining. Ooh. Oh, it's a priest. Go hunt him down. Hello. Thank you. Maybe that was the two which attacked me before? Whatever. Okay, so here's the Hun base. We can actually... Maybe this is what they meant by taking advantage of the fact that they're my allies. Because we could just scout their base out. Okay. They're building a wonder. I've got to save. Huns... Wonder 1. Yeah. Wonder. Heavy catapults. Centurions. Oh, lovely. Heavy horse archer? Yep. What's their faction? Hittite. Okay. Armored elephants. These are ballista towers. Yep. So we just need to defeat the Huns here. Fortified walls. Hittites really do have pretty much everything. Maybe that was also what they meant. Like, while they're allied with us, we could just, like, build up a force, stick it in their base, and then refuse to pay and destroy all their buildings in one fell swoop. Or, like, build up our base inside theirs. They don't actually have that much of an economy. All their villages are working on this wonder. I'm gonna send you 4 down here. You lot go over here. Need more gold. There's a bit more up there. Along with some more gazelle. Oh, come on. Thank you. Are you going to be able to get there, or are you going to get attacked and killed while you get there? Let's see. Get that. Oh, we destroyed Yellow's docks. That's nice. Possibly also severely hampered them as a faction. Hey, you're actually getting there. Go over here. No! 3 of them died. 1 of them will make it. There's a problem though, is that all those are all allied against each other, with each other. Red is allied with yellow and brown and orange, it seems. So even if we build inside their base, if they decide to come and attack us in there, they're going to get free pass to do that because they're allied with the Huns. You could just build a government center over here. If it gets destroyed, we'll still be able to build town center, which is what I was wanting to do down there in the first place. Get that. Okay. Town center. Right here. These villagers, if we could kill all these, that would hurt them immensely. Now what? Go onto wood. Uh-oh. Long swordsman. Go my chariots. They don't have pierce armor. That's nice. Okay, good. Some villagers. Build academy. We can also try and take all the resources in their own base. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, we also need to build a temple. Collect these berries. That's a lot of berries there. Hunt. Yep, sure. Okay. Get armor. Ooh, okay. We will lose if it stands for 2,000 years. Okay, so that is a time limit. We're gonna have to build all these. We need an archery range to be able to get siege weapons. Come on, really? Such little damage against a long swordsman? What? You traitorous wretch! What? Oh, they must. My guys must have started attacking them. Oh, it's because I was on. Okay. Okay. I think I've messed up there a bit. Because I had it on neutral and my units started attacking my military started attacking them. Welp. I'm actually tempted to reload that because my plans is kind of down the drain now. I need to destroy this, and I have none of the... Such talk is quitters talk. We'll try. We don't have to pay them any tribute anymore. But we'll have to get through their towers, all their buildings, and all their units, and... And there. And go down there. Okay, you lot. Stupid Lion King. Okay. You're all coming with me. We're going to have to, like, build a force down there. Go after the priest. Okay. Hello. Forget you. Oh, we're going to need, like... Yeah, they got ballista towers, so we're going to need... They've got ballista towers, so we're going to need, engineering. And we need to get... into the Iron Age as well. All these villagers just sitting around. Where's a weak point in their walls? Here, I suppose. Not much of a weak point. Oh, great. Where's that priest? Not enough wood. Why? Oh, wood. There you are. You're dead! Or not. Steal all of my units from me. That ballista tower, yep. They outrange us. It's wonderful. Oh. Since the attack is off, the alliance is off, it doesn't really matter anymore. Wait, what? Oh, they're building a second wonder. Really? One's not enough. You have to have two. Need more food. What are you doing just standing there? There was a priest there. Well done. Yeah, friggin' it's a centurion. You know what actually wouldn't be too bad of an investment right now? I think some priests. What's the range on these towers? 10. Same as my catapults. Because some priests would be able to convert their centurions. Not that it means much, because we're going to lose this soon. This game looks like Empire Earth. Well, it is a strategy game. Though it came out a bit before Empire Earth. It has the whole going through ages that Empire Earth does, but it's focused on the oh, what's it called? The Stone Age up to the Iron Age. So, and well, converting that didn't work. 90 years. What am I going to do next? time. Because we're gonna have to redo this. I can't get into their base as it is now. Perhaps moving my units into their base from the beginning would be a good choice. I mean, they have gold in here, don't they? They have stone there. Stone there. Some berries there. They don't actually have any gold in their base, I don't think. Your ineptitude, yep, we read that last time, has brought an end to 1,000 years of glorious history. Rome has fallen. The Empire has come to an end. Welcome to the Dark Ages. Huns are lauding you as one of their greatest generals. So, I'm actually not going to reload my save. Okay, so let me have a think. Our base up here isn't too badly defended. It's never really attacked too much, and by the time it was getting attacked a bit more, Huns already had their wonder up. We should probably be more aggressive against Hunnish allies and Goths. Take their resources. But the problem is, I don't have the time. If the Huns are going to build a wonder, then we have to be in their base to be able to destroy that. And they're going to build another one, apparently. They're going to build 2. Which doesn't really matter, because the first one will always count for the timer anyway, I think. I don't know what happens if you have 2 wonders, and you destroy one, but the other one still stands. I don't think would they start separate timers? I'm thinking, what we need to do is to put units into their base, do pretty much the same thing as we did, but earlier on, start building a base inside of theirs, taking advantage of the large amount of food and stone they have in their base, and using that to just build up a force in there. So, you go on berries. Actually going to send one of you down there. But yes, this game, Age of Empires, is a game which I grew up playing with back in the late 90s. I think it came out in 97, perhaps. It is a game I thoroughly enjoy. More so than Age of Empires 2, the sequel, even though Age of Empires 2 is played more nowadays. But I prefer the original, even though it's a bit more slower paced. I just like it because it's set in a time period which because it focuses on Stone Age to Iron Age. It also has things like Babylonia, Carthage, Phoenicians, Rome, of course, as we're playing at the moment, Greece, Hittites, Assyrians, and all that. So it's got history in it, which you don't tend to learn too much about in other games. You don't get too much of the whole Bronze Age period of history in video games. These are more focused on Rome or later. There is a nice mod for, I think, Rome 2 Total War, which puts it into the Bronze Age. That's pretty good. I recommend looking into that if you're interested in time period. Get these berries here. So, the basics of it from Empire of Earth is pretty similar. We have food collection here from the berries. We also can collect it from fish. Also from animals around on the map. There's also wood to collect from the trees. You have gold mines here, which you can get gold from. There's also stone mines, You can get stone from. The different resources are used in the production of different units. Food's a component for most people units. Wood's used for like archers and that, as well as ships. What else? Stones, gold's used in more expensive units, and stone's used pretty much solely for catapults and the like. No, not catapults. What am I saying? It's used in towers and walls as fortifications. Go up there and get those berries. You can also build farms. Unlike Empire Earth, though, resources are finite. So eventually a map will run out of resources. And it doesn't have the whole units... Well, you can upgrade units, but they don't change their role dramatically. Like in Empire Earth, I think. You can upgrade like a clubman into an axeman, or a short swordsman into a broadswordsman, and then a long swordsman, then legion. But it won't like change from a melee unit into a ranged unit. I think the biggest changes for some units are... Let me think. Chariots get upgraded to scythe chariots, and those end up with a trample effect where they deal damage to units around them. Can't remember how it is in Empire Earth. I haven't played too much of Empire Earth myself. I believe I have it. I always found it very slow. I like the scale of it. I don't know. It was just the default settings in the game. Like, slower than this. But could look at it a bit more. I played 2 years ago and I can only remember that units change when you enter another era. Yeah, I think games like that... There's another game similar to Empire Earth which I played more of called Rise of Nations, which I enjoy quite a bit. That's kind of like a... It's like a real-time version of Civilization. With zoner controls, you have like borders around your settlements and you build towns and they upgrade based on the number of buildings you have around them. Yeah. Okay, and put you on ally. Okay, so we're going to need to build an archery range. And also a stable. You're thinking of buying one? I think... I can't really recommend it myself because I haven't played it enough to really have a strong feeling about Empire Earth. I do know people fondly remember it. And it has got things like magic in the earliest periods, because you get shamans and they can cast like earthquakes and all that. But I can't really say much more about it. Priests had some spells. There's priests in Age of Empires. They have... The only ability they have is convert and heal. So they can convert enemy units to your side. And buildings if your faction has a certain upgrade. And they also have... Oh, jeez. Sod you. Stupid lines. Priests have some spells in Empire. I haven't played Age of Empires. I do recommend Age of Empires if you like strategy games. Probably the second one more than the first one, because the second one has more niceties in it. I can't, like, in Age of Empires 1 you can't put waypoints for buildings. if you get the definitive edition, which came out a few years ago, I believe they added that. As well as several other things more common in later strategy games. Better pathfinding, perhaps. And looking at my boats here. However, I'm just playing the base game, because that's the one I grew up with. Damn that. What's it called? Damn that Lion King. Why did I have to put one right there? Lions are one of the threats around the map. They attack your villagers if they get too close. However, Lion Kings have more health and they deal more damage. So there's also Elephant Kings and Alligator Kings. I think there's also Gazelle Kings, but they're not in any of the campaigns. Okay, so more fish up here. There is. Good. I want you to build a farm. I want you to build a farm. Farm. And a farm. Now, you two are going to kill that Lion King. We don't get any food from it if we kill it with military units, but it doesn't give that much food anyway, and it killed 2 of my villagers, so retribution. Another nice thing in later Age of Empires 2 games is that you can actually move over farms, whereas in Age of Empires 1 they're solid buildings, so they actually block pathing. Since you have to have farms around, you'd want farms near the drop-off point, either your town center or a granary. You sort of have to build them with these lanes between them, so that villagers can get around them. Which I'm used to, but it is much more convenient in Age of Empires 2, where villagers can just walk over farms. I'm going to get Watchtower. Ooh. Hello. Don't attack my settlement. That's rude. And unbecoming. That means we need to get those towers up. I spent too long on that. Oh. Yeah. Give you your tribute. My ships both destroy each other. Those 2 ships destroy each other. Going to get the small walls. I'm gonna place a wall here. Okay. Build a tower here. Are you stealing my gold? Don't do that. I need that to pay off the Huns. I want you two to go over there. Get that stone. And then place another wall along there. Okay. Ooh! I think I've taken too long! Again. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Restart. Something especially with these older games is that often they require you to try their levels a few times just to get an idea of what the AI is going to do, when you can expect to be attacked, and all that. Build a dock straight away, because there is a bit of food up there. Put them on that eye on the beginning, in case they send a villager up into my base. Though we haven't had to restart a level for a while. I suppose the challenge is welcome. I enjoy that than just having it being a bit of a cakewalk. Okay, another villager. And don't build that, actually. Get a storage pit up here. Build a fishing ship. Get that. I'm also playing Age of Empires here with a mod called the HD Patch Mod, I think it's called. Which allows you to play it in widescreen, though I'm not currently, because earlier on I was having issues with getting the campaign started running it in widescreen. Though you can play skirmish mode in widescreen with no problem. It also just allows it to run better on more modern computers. And you get the nice CD music with the game rather than the MIDI-based music, so the sound's nicer. You can actually see that the screen size is higher than it normally would be. 640, 480 or 800, 600 is the base in the game, but we're playing at a higher resolution than that. So. Me being the stickler to having the game how it used to be, and I was playing it when I was growing up, it's very nice because it doesn't change anything about the visuals other than just making it wider or giving it a higher resolution. Okay, I'm going to send you over here actually. And you. You can sit here. Get that. Go over here. Okay, here's the spot where I built the wall last time. So I'll want to do that again. Build a watchtower. Build tower there. And you go get some fish. And get another scout ship. We need more houses. Not enough wood. Okay. Build another tower there. Could you finish that? Okay. I'm going to get you to go over there. Actually, all of you come down here. You're going to go kill those elephants. That was useful last time. All the food they give. Also need another building. So build a archery range. Okay. Go on to wood. And you all move down here. Build a tower here. That, you've finished that. Go up here because there's a bunch of food up there which you can get. Where's those elephants? There's. Build that there. Okay. How are we going? We need about 300 more food. That's doable. Build a storage pit, because I think there's a lion right near here. The gazelle's just up there. There's lion, if I can click on it. Go. Interesting, it ran off. Okay, get woodworking. So, I'm gonna have to try and rush into the Iron Age as well. There's more than enough food around the place. Oh, the elephant got some hits in. Ah well. Elephants are nasty. They can kill a villager in 3 hits. Unless you're the faction which has... I think there's a faction which has villagers with more hit points, and there's a faction which gives villagers armor. Which I assume would work against elephants. There we go. Age up. So there's 4 ages you go through in Age of Empires. There's the Stone Age, which is the first one. However, we started this mission in the second age, the Tool Age, which is where you start getting your proper military units. The Stone Age, you only have clubmen and possibly slingers, a ranged unit, but slingers are... they're not very good. And then there's the Bronze Age, where you start getting things like cavalry and catapults, priests, academy units, which are, they're like heavily armored infantry, slow with a strong attack. What else do you get? Better archers units, and also war galleys, as opposed to scout ships. And then the Iron Age, you get things like, well, the Iron Age is the last age, and you get, that's where, what if your things get upgraded and you get really powerful units. Your hoplites get from the academy turn into phalanx and then centurions. Stone throwers can turn into catapults. See, we get improved bowmen here. Get short swordsmen, we can upgrade them to broadswordsmen. As Rome, we get bonuses to our infantry. They attack 33% faster. Or something. Was that an archer unit going past, or was that just... No, it's just villager. Okay. I might want to do something about that. Gonna need some more villages. Some more houses. Great. This is where not building that wall is going to hurt me. Yeah, hello, you saw the villagers, didn't you? And you want tribute. No! Get rid of them! Ah. Don't they help me when you're there? Don't they help me when you're allies? Nope. The situation is stacked against me. The Huns, Hunnish allies, and Goths, they're all allied with each other. The Huns here are only allied with me if I pay them 300 gold when they ask, otherwise they go to enemy. Hunnish allies, Brown, and Goths, they're all enemies against me, so... They're allies with the other three factions are allies with Red, but they're all against me. The Huns are only my allies because I'm giving them tribute. So, it's the tricky situation in this campaign, this scenario, where I'm having to sort of keep Red happy long enough that I'm able to rebel against them. And they killed off a whole bunch of my villagers, and that was not very nice. Sigh. It's a very one-sided situation. My ally status with them means very little. Build this. We're going to move these villagers down into the red base down here, if they will allow me to. And I will start building inside red space, because they're allied with me currently. Come down here and repair it. So this is red. We only have to destroy red in this campaign. I don't have to worry about the other factions. Though I could destroy them if I so choose. But... build this here. Oh, you stupid fools. AI is not very smart. And I just got rid of all their food because I told them to collect from something else. Okay. Go inside, actually. And go up here. Could I build a gate? No. There's no gates in Age of Empires. There is in Age of Empires 2, but not in the first one. The most you could do is, like, this. I can build towers along it, but... gates would be nice. Oh. Oh. I don't even have... I need to upgrade them. Okay, we need a stables. There's gold right there which I could be collecting. Okay, where's some more gazelle? Just there. Build another thingy. Yep, the Huns have started building a wonder. Okay, where is it? It's over there. Actually, could I do something about this? No, don't attack it. Yeah, I gotta protect you. So the wonder is a building all factions can build. It's sort of a statement as to your power, and it takes a long time to build, and when it takes a lot of resources to build. It costs 1,000 food, no, 1,000 wood, gold, and stone to build. And once it's completed, the faction has to protect it for 2,000 years, which I don't know how long that is in game minutes. Oh, hang on. Hold on a moment. Harder for that. Okay. Yes, I have to destroy red. Read the gold. I don't know why Twitch had a problem with that. Destroy the reds. I suppose in that context, but... yes, we only have to destroy the Huns, the red faction. And them building a wonder means that I have to get a hurry on and do that, because, well... A wonder puts a time limit on how long I have to do that in. I can just build towers all over his base and destroy him like that. I'm doing that. The towers on their own, honestly, are probably not going to be enough. I'm going to have to build other buildings here. Catapults is one. I'll also probably build. What else? Like hoplites and like that. But we're still lagging behind. I haven't gotten up to the Iron Age yet. This won't help much. These towers, they have heavy catapults around here. They'll just chew through these towers. I was thinking I could place a wall around it to stop them from being able to build it. But... how do we do that? Forget that. This isn't going very well again. I can wall them in so that I can pick them all off. All their villagers, that is. Also, they can't do anything with the villagers after they've built this. Cheap tactics, but... as the warning sirens go off. Yeah, they're attacking my... thingy. My docks. Just like it happened in real life. Absolutely. You remember the Romans walling in the Huns so that they could kill off all their villages. Dirty tricks, but I don't have much of a choice at the moment. They're gonna get that built. It's gonna take a while, but I am a bit more on top of it than I thought I was, so it's not as bad as it was last time. I was really caught unprepared when they built the wonder last time. And they're attacking that, that's fine. Give me 300 gold. It's getting expensive. We have more gold in our base to protect ourselves from them. For a bit longer. You two come down here. You've been chosen to build walls. Like that. Okay. And I want you to build a town center here. Go over here and build these 2 walls. That was their priest converting my villagers. When you hear that loud "ayo," that's when they've successfully converted someone. Ugh. This is what I built the chariots for, because the chariots are resistant to conversion. Really still not have enough food. Yeah, I suppose not. You remember converting people to Empire Earth too? Yeah, I think I remember it being something in Empire Earth. Okay, construct that. And that. Okay. They used to convert the special units of other civilizations because they didn't evolve through the eras. Or areas, but I think it's eras. So I had elephants in future era. In Age of Empires, it can be useful to convert... there's no unique units in Age of Empires for the different factions. However, different factions have, like... do have units which they can build and which they can't. What was that? What? Oh, did he convert my ship or something? These priests are annoying. Like, these this faction, the is it yellow? Yes, yellow. The Hittites, they can build chariot archers. However, I can't. I can just get chariots. Some factions can't build chariots at all. Other factions are able to get heavy cavalry or cataphracts, which are upgraded versions of cavalry. I can't. However, I can get legions and also centurions, which are the upgraded version of broadswordsmen and the like, but other factions can't. There is some more drastic examples of, like, units some factions can and cannot get. Some factions can get a unit called a fire galley, or a fire ship, which is a ship with a flamethrower on the front of it, which is heavy anti-ship. Or, it's very effective against ships. It's not very tough, but it's fast. Whereas other factions, they can't build the fire ship, but instead they can get a... Oh, good lord. Look at that thing. It's just tearing through my villagers. That... There goes like 6 villagers. We are aging up though. But like, there is one faction which can't get priests at all. the Macedonians. Instead, their units are all 4 times resistant to conversion. Which I don't know whether that makes up for it. But it's something. Hey! Get out of here. Priests have no attack of their own. Their only ability is to convert enemy units. Which is annoying. I mean, we're in the Iron Age now. Yeah, and all their villagers are stuck down there. Nah. Okay, I'm going to send you out here to get this gold. They might have some more villages outside of those ones, but that's not really my concern. That is a fair amount of the villages. They might not be able to build anymore because their population is at the limit. Cheap tactics. I feel a little bad for using it. But, well, I think in the situation it's kind of justified. Okay. I want now a siege workshop. Get phalanx. This is a problem, these heavy catapults. So some cavalry should deal with that rather nicely. What's now the problem? What's being attacked now? Oh. Just that. Go over here. Get out of his way. Let him move. Gonna need to... Get more villagers down here on the gold. Cavalry are tougher. Chariots are cheaper. Don't have any of the armor upgrades. Are they going to keep asking me for tribute? Probably. Actually, of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Just because they build a wonder doesn't mean that they're going to stop. Okay, build a temple. Get that. Not enough wood. Build a storage pit here. Yep. They're still asking me for gold. So I want to be converting some of their centurions because they're really good. They're slow, but they are very tough. Slow is also a bonus because it means that they take quite a while to get towards my priests. Sure, get a ballista. Can I, like, move you all down there? I'd actually like to move you all down into their base. Don't know whether you'll survive the trip, but... priests. Look at all those priests. It was enough to convert the chariot. However, all those priests are a significant gold investment. And they're all useless at the moment because they all helped convert that chariot. Well, we killed like 2 of them. Get out of it. Okay. Let me see. Get that. Get that. Build another one. You all need to build a few more towers. We're going to need to defend this position. This is probably going to go terribly. They have armored elephants. However, we're away from their towers. The biggest threat here is their ballista towers. And since we're inside their base, that's not an issue. Get that. Build. Okay. Let's see. Save. Huns. Wonder 2. So. We have things next to their catapults and all that. It probably won't be enough. They are heavy catapults. Well, I think I'm overstating their power, but they are still quite nasty. But they don't have that much of a military force. Yeah, they've got a few. Yeah, they've got powerful units, but they don't have that many of them. And they don't have an economy because I've walled in all their villages. Oh. Okay, you can build a market down here as well. Just putting a lot of buildings around here will confuse their pathing. Make things more difficult for them. Okay, and put another one here. Okay. You lot, I don't know. There's a ballista tower there. Move in here. I want you all sort of safe in here. Actually, it'll be the last lot I'll give you, I think. Actually, it will be. I might have taken it a bit too long because we're running out of time. Okay. Enemy. Slow it down. Oh, hell breaks loose. Good. And we destroyed their wonder, destroyed their economy. The time limit's off. Well, that went pretty well. I think we came out as victor. Oh, damn it. Just had to go and kill two of my hoplites. Phalanx, didn't you? But, there we go. We're on top. They are badly injured because they lost all of their villagers in that. And now we're hiding inside their base. Get, not fanaticism, get monotheism. Because with that we can convert some of their buildings. Ooh. Okay. That went better than I thought it would. We didn't lose any of our catapults either. And we're in the Iron Age. So, get engineering. That gives us a +2 range to our catapults. Uh-oh. No! Priesty! Yeah, he's dead. Okay, just destroy the stables. It's not like we really need it. And we destroyed a lot of their unit production buildings as well. Get that up there also. So they can't actually even build units to go against us. Though we are lacking in gold. So we were giving it all to them. How do I chat to a faction? I don't think you can. I don't know. Turnabout's fair play. Yeah. Not like it would do anything. Okay. Also get ballistics. That will help with hitting moving targets. It would be nice to convert their armored elephants, but I have no priests. Armored elephants are really tough. They have a lot of hit points. They don't necessarily deal that much damage. They have trample damage, which means that they hit every unit in an area around them whenever they attack. And they have higher armor than the war elephants, which are upgraded from, so... There's also elephant archers, but we don't get any of those. What's this? Oh. That's what it was. Okay, well... Not enough food. Oh dear. Build some farms. Yeah, they have a few things left. Don't want to get too close. There's a tower up there. Okay. Good. Destroy that tower. Now it's just a matter of building up my forces. They're probably going to take... The other factions are probably going to take their time destroying this base here. But we only have to destroy red. That is our only concern. And we've already dealt a lethal blow to them. Not enough food. Fine. Go and hunt for more elephants. There's probably a few more units around here somewhere. Okay. And that one. They're just attacking the wall. Fine, whatever. But there is some stone in here. We're gonna have to destroy those storage pits out there. No! These ballista towers are nasty. They are the strongest towers you can get in the game, besides the, like, what's it called? Besides, like, campaign level specific towers, which you can't build normally. I think they broke through. They're going to attack me. Or not. Okay. There was some guys here. Where'd they go? They just break the wall down because it was there? I assume so. Oh, there's a villager. Careful, careful. Okay. And there's an elephant in here. Whoop. Go for that one. No! Sod. What was that? Oh, the priest converted a building. Converted a tower. Okay. Okay, is any of these other resources around here? You're mine now, tower! It's really quite surprising. It's not easy for a... Oh, there's a tower there. It's not easy for a priest to get close enough and survive long enough to convert a tower. So... the fact that the AI did that is, just leave it. You're gonna kill him. No, you're not. Well, it's, an oddity. I suppose if the tower was focused on something else, it's rare that it happens for the player. Because the AI is just better at swapping targets. And it tends to prioritize priests over other things. At least I think it does. The AI's priest management is very good. No. Go in. Okay, so time limit's over. The other factions are still a threat. Oh, they have a villager out there, actually. Where are you going, villager? You're a repairman. If I attack this wall, will you come and repair it? You will. Good. If you have a spare villager wandering around, I don't want you using that. Yeah, the tower wasn't attacking the villager, it was attacking the heavy horse archer. Ugh. Yeah, see, they're allies, so they're healing each other. However, you cannot convert chariots easily. They are too powerful. I want you to go and get that stone up there, because we're going to need some more towers, I think, to defend ourselves. There is also some gold there, which would be nice. Get this stone. Go get it. Hey! You can't convert chariots that quickly. Conversion is a random chance. It's just there's a low chance that they'll convert chariots quickly. Does chariots have a resistance to conversion? It was really just unfortunate that they did that. Where's that priest? He's hobbled off. It's the Lion King! No! Eh, whatever. Oh, they destroyed my other catapult! Razza. I'm really going to need some gold now. Because... catapults are the only way I can really get rid of those towers. And... yeah. Did we kill that priest? Maybe? I don't know. Heavy horse archers are one of the more nasty units in the game. They have good armor, they have a strong ranged attack, they're fast, they have good range when you upgrade them. But they do cost gold to build, so... See if you could go destroy that storage pit. Because we need to destroy this out here anyway. And if you could get rid of it, that would be useful. Alright, go up there. You two go up there. What are you attacking? Right. So there's some gold there. There's some gold there. Gold there. Oh, you're attacking a villager. Okay. Oh, and you're killing the villagers too. Oh, that's a bonus. I mean, if you're killing them, that's good. Every time they lose one, they're gonna get a little weaker. Suppose we just focus on building chariots. If they've got priests and all that, chariots will be the best answer against them. And also, they cost gold. There's units of all types which don't cost gold to build. Axemen for melee units. There's just bowmen for ranged units. Chariots for cavalry. And there would be cavalry archers, but we don't get those. Unfortunately. Is that why you died? A priest was attacking you? Oh, because there was a corpse there. Okay. Also, building towers around the place will stop them from sending villagers to get these resources. And I'd like to get rid of that tower, but I don't have a catapult to do so. Build this here. We need more houses. Houses. Since they're demolishing my base up there. Okay, and build a tower or two. And this has 296 gold in it. Well, that is a bit. Okay, good. There's some gold there too as well. Get that gold. You got this. Make sure nobody makes off with it. Oh, no wonder they would be taking a lot of damage, because I never upgraded any shields. There's multiple armor upgrades you can get from the storage pit. There's infantry armor, archer armor, cavalry armor. There's also melee damage increase, which gives like +2 or +3. And then there's the bronze shield, or the shield upgrades, which increases pierce armor. So they take less damage from ranged attacks. Which is why my phalanx was taking more damage than I was expecting against those towers, because I haven't gotten any of them. Gold's been rather tight. Okay, get stone thrower. Get that. Your craftsmanship. Farms. And it's nice to have some gold coming in. Get the villager. Oh, he's a repairman? What would he be repairing? Not that it matters. Build a scout. Also, there's scouts which don't cost any resources either. Which don't cost any gold for cavalry. I forgot about them. Scouts become alright at attacking with armor and with the armor upgrades and damage upgrades, but they're really more just used for scouting. Sure, upgrade that to a catapult. Yes, I have lost my town centre up there. Could I destroy that tower with all these? Probably. Interesting that it doesn't stay on the map. Actually disappeared when I moved away from it. Yeah, you can destroy that. Got the rest of that gold. Build another storage pit here and get this. Go. How are we going for time? Oh, I'll continue doing this until we finish this level. Since we started this level last time, and I'd like to finish at least one level per session. We're pretty much done with this after those few false starts. What are you getting? Stone miners. Oh, you're trying to get the stone there, but you can't, because there's a wall in the way. You know, that is going to stop you, the wall. Dumb AI. Yeah, no, that's not going to help you. That. And this will be Yellow's base up here. Yep. Only have watchtowers. I could deal with those pretty easily. We'll lose some chariots, but they haven't even got. Are they like stuck in the? They're in the Bronze Age still. Yeah, just raid their base. No! Village up. Okay. I'm surprised they can still build priests. Oh well. I imagine each priest they're building a cost of gold, and they will run out of gold eventually. The AI does not have infinite resources. But I have actually won a few maps by just lasting longer than the AI has. Perhaps not the fanciest way to win a map, but sometimes I don't really have much of a choice. I suppose I could always play faster, but I'm not that great of a player. I have a great fondness for the game, but I don't play competitively or anything like that, so move up here. Get this tower. Oh. Sorry, I didn't see that. Shouldn't you win after you finish the red buildings? I should. I don't have to destroy the wall. I have to destroy all of their buildings, though. And that would include the towers, their recruitment buildings, as well as any, like, storage pits they have around the map. If I don't win when I destroy these two, or whatever, then I will, I'll probably reveal map just to have a look around, because there's probably going to be a storage pit in a corner of the map somewhere or something, which I'll need to destroy. The AI builds them all over the place, and hunting them down is, you know, there's other things I want to get to tonight, rather than just Age of Empires, as much as I enjoy the game. I don't necessarily consider that cheating. It is cheating, revealing the map, but it's sort of a, you know, time saver than anything else. And the convenience of saving my time as well as the audience's. Though I do find this game very peaceful when it's not priests everywhere. The slow pace of it is something which has always drawn me back to it because it's just nice to play and while away an hour or two. Which I suppose sounds weird that I said that Empire Earth is a bit slow for me, but I don't know. Empire Earth, I might have to give it another try. I did that a while ago and was sort of like, I don't know. But I'm dissatisfied that I've never been that interested in Empire Earth because I remember at the time looking at it and thinking this looks really good. I've never bought it. And I played it a bit and I'm like, So, I don't know. Bit disappointed in myself, I suppose. You can change the speed in Empire Earth too. You can change how fast, like, upgrades and research and construction and unit building takes in the game. I don't know whether people would tend to play with different, like, different levels of that than the default, or people just played with the default. Come on, destroy that. What? Stone throw up. Okay, there we go. And repair the tower. Okay, so I'll have a look around the map, see if I can find anything. Get a priest. Get this gold. And tree armor, I suppose. Is there any red storage pits over here? If there's one in their bases, that's going to be annoying. Maybe I'll leave it up to a vote for chat whether I should use reveal all and no fog to be able to find the last red buildings on the map or not. Because I don't know. I am up in the air either way. I'm not cheating for resources, so I'd still consider this a, you know, no cheat run. Explore! Well, that's one voting for exploring the map. What have they got? Long swordsman. We can beat that. Not much else. Ah, there is one. Well, we found it. Or found one. We poke it enough times, it will blow up. Okay. And we have gold now, so it makes it a bit easier. Just reveal it and then move on. The other factions aren't attacking me too quickly, so I think I can just take my time and... I thought once they dealt with my base up here, they would actually come down here and start attacking me, but they're not really doing that. Heal my people. Get fanaticism so that we can get our legions. Legions being the upgraded version of longswordsmen and very tough. Not as tough as centurions, but pretty damn good. Okay, get metalworking. Yeah, get that. Get gold mining, and then we'll get coinage. I should have gotten coinage earlier so we could get more gold out of the gold mines, but... oh well. Coinage as an upgrade, it costs 100 gold as well as some food, I think, or maybe some wood. But it means that every gold mine on the map has an extra 100 gold for you. So you get more gold per gold mine, which is quite nice. Yeah, just run through their base, see what they've got. They've got stone in their base and I haven't been collecting it. That's irritating. They've only got you're gonna convert my scout. Yep. I've only got these sentry towers. Okay, thank you. Convert my chariots. I mean, not convert. Heal my chariots. Place the farms. This is something Age of Empires 2 makes easier as well. It actually gives you a reseed button on your mills, so that when a farm runs out of resources, like it just did, the villagers actually automatically replant it. They use resources to get it. They use resources as they would normally to replace the farm. Converted my villager. Ooh, hello. Think we converted one of them? Oh, you saw it. Legions cost a lot of resources, though. Increase priest speed. How about we just build a whole bunch of chariots? The chariots, legions of Rome. Okay, chainmail. And you can get... yeah, metallurgy. Okay. You move up here. And you move over. Attack that tower. I'll get rid of yellow. They're being annoying. Then we'll move on orange. And... no! And... come on, you. There we go. Okay. Destroyed one of my towers, but whatever. Do they have any more priests? Yeah, they do. Okay. You all actually could go and move into their base. Ooh, there's some gold there. You're still attacking them. Get iron shield. No, not enough gold. Get that. Get that. Go here. Get coinage. Get the watchtower. Actually, do I have... Oh, I do. Convert that academy. Due to a priest upgrade, which I got, I am able to convert buildings like the AI was converting my towers. But you can convert other buildings as well. Just converted the academy, which I can use it to build units from. It also just means the enemy doesn't have it. It's useful in that regard. Oh, you sod. We have... No, we don't. Get architecture. You can convert that. Go over and destroy that building. There's also a stone thrower down there. No! Thank you. Okay. Build a tower here. Good. Go up here. I think they actually have some gold in their own base. Yes, they do. 10 gold on it. Whoopee. Oh, they've got some more. 10 and 62. What wondrous treasures were found. Oh, hello. No, you don't. Was that my scout? Which they converted earlier? Oh. Thanks, priest. And ooh, there's some more gold over there too. And stone. The Rise of Rome campaign maps I've found have got a lot of the stone and gold resources scattered around. In the base campaign, it's not really like that. In just base Age of Empires, because this is the expansion campaign. I found they tend to just have a lot more of the... They were really limited on gold. And stone, especially. Which meant you had to make a much heavier use of had to make much heavier use of axemen and bowmen. Okay, go down here. So is it just that red building in our Orange's base? Seems so. Let's speed up time a bit. Speed up the game a bit just so our units move around a bit faster. Okay. Yeah. Go destroy that. Get that. Oh. I never replanted your farm. Would a storage pit. Can have a storage pit as well. And okay, go destroy that. That's my chariots. Yeah, Brown is not really a full faction. They just have a bunch of towers around the place, guarding resources. Hello, priests. They just have priests wandering around the map. No! Ship, don't destroy my academy, which was originally yours. Okay. Move down here. Well done. Now what? We just have to take the fight to, Orange. And there. So you two. I want to stop you from getting gold. Yeah, sure. There's some gold over here, so you can get. So. Heal my units. And okay, good. And him. There we go. Ooh, actually, I can get legions now. Let's get legions. A lot of gold. They're really good. I am going to build a siege workshop here. We have a barracks. We have a stables near here. I'll build a barracks as well. And I'll build an academy, I suppose. Oop. No, we don't have enough gold for a wonder. Okay. Get rid of that. And build a storage pit and get that gold. And get some helipolis. Can we upgrade those? Yeah, get some ballista actually. Upgrade those to helipolis. Yep. Okay. Let the siege of the yellow base begin so that we can get rid of that one red building inside their base. We also kind of need some houses. Go. Move up and just keep destroying their towers. Since our infantry can take care of anything else. Priesty, go there. Finish those. Get chainmail. Pew! Bam! Ah, you can attack that. It's only a sentry tower. Get. Not enough gold. Well, don't get that then. I didn't want you to get that any dang way. Did they send all of their units out of their base? There it is. Hey, we got helipolis. Helipolis aren't as nasty in this as they were in the base game. Aren't as nasty in the HD mod I'm playing with as they are in the base game. Because in the base game, they have a very high firing rate. It's basically like fire, 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 fire. Which is kind of ridiculous, but very funny. You end up with like lines of helipolis bolts, or ballista bolts flying across the terrain. But it's been toned down, but they deal a bit more damage. To make up for the loss. And hey! There we go. The only building left. Did have to go and get rid of yellow, but the world is astounded at your success. You have rescued the Empire from its darkest hour. Defeating the Huns and their allies is a remarkable military achievement. You have truly earned the mantle of Julius Caesar, greatest of Romans. Hail Caesar! I think Julius Caesar was long dead by the time that Attila the Hun invaded. It was like, what was it? What did it say? 230 something AD, 270 something AD. Julius Caesar died like 30 AD or something? I don't know. Anyway, maybe it became a title because of the success I had in the previous missions. So then, that is the end of Expansion 3 Pax Romana. Romana. Yeah, Romana. Don't know why I thought that might have been around the wrong way. Only 5 scenarios in that one. It's one more than the Ave Caesar, which only has 4. And then after that, we've only got one more campaign to go in the entire game. Crossing the Alps. I probably won't be looking at fan-made campaign packs. So I've been told in the past that there is quite a few to choose from, and they would be pretty good. But we've played through an awful lot of Age of Empires. Starting with... where was it? Reign of the Hittites, which is the demo campaign for Age of Empires base game. And then we... No, or is it? Yeah. And then we played through Glory of Greece, Voices of Babylon, Yamato, Empire of the Rising Sun, and the Ascent to Egypt learning campaign. There was an issue early on, though, where I lost my... what's it called? Like my player account? This. For some reason. And it... So, we have done these two. But it's just not listed. And we've done Rise of Rome, Ave Caesar, and Pax Romana. Pardon me. So next up is the Enemies of Rome scenario, Crossing the Alps, which I believe I remember that one. We'll be playing as Hannibal, and we have a limited army. I have to go through a maze of mountains, if I remember correctly. But yes, that will be it for Age of Empires for tonight. We'll continue it day after tomorrow, I suppose. Since I've been doing staggered line. It's nearly finished. It's been going on for a while. I think Age of Empires has been my longest series so far. Which I don't particularly mind. I enjoy it. I'd be happy to finally have it finished playing through the entirety of the game without cheating. I always got tired when I was playing it as younger, and I always ended up cheating to get through the campaign, which doesn't necessarily make things easier, because the AI gets all the cheats as well, so... But anyway, that'll be it for Age of Empires for tonight. I'll see you in the next episode. I will stop the recording here.